welcome to CAC portal, the very new and improved CAC portal. So I just want to do a quick rundown on every part of this portal to introduce us to this very portal. This very button here, this very bar here is for pre-incorporation. Anything that has to do with pre-incorporation, you see, when I clicked on it, it's like the bar just closed again. So when I click on it again, it will expand. And when it expands, you'll see that there is name reservation, there is name requiring consent, and there is registration, right? So this name reservation has to do with every name reservation that has been done, new reservations that are yet to be submitted, and queried reservation, as well as approved reservations. So that's why you'll see in this place, it says not submitted. These are the ones that have not been submitted. So when you click on it, you scroll down in this area. These are the ones that are, in case you started a reservation and you did not make payment, or you had to log out to do something else. This is where you will find it. And you will also go to pending applications. This is where every application that is pending, before the optimization of the site, these are the reservations that are pending on the portal. This is an accredited agent portal interface, so these are the ones that are pending, awaiting approval. This is how it used to be before, unlike now that we now get approved immediately. So these are the queried ones, and these are the applications that have been approved. So as you can see here, the site was made available to us July 7th, and July 7th, from number 1 to number 7 here, you can see that every one of them here has July 7th, right? And it was approved the same day. Approved. And now you can see that it automatically generates the date. It's no longer an idea or something that you calculate. It generates the date that it will expire, right? This is approved. So that's that about approved reservation. That is about reservations. So in this next place here, you will see the name requiring consent. This has to do with NGO. Anything that has to do with NGO is what you will find under this place like this. We see that the names, the not submitted, that is here, pending, queried, approved, is not the same number as the ones that are under this place. You see, so anything that has to do with not submitted applications, this is for NGOs that have not been submitted. If I click on it now, you see that these NGOs have not been submitted, and then you have to start all over again. So there are more actions to be taken here. Now continue application. As you can see, let's click on continue application. Application has been submitted. So at the time I'm doing this video, the NGO section has not been fully updated. So I'm just walking us through the new dashboard so we can understand. So these are the pending ones, saying no reservations yet. So obviously the ones that have been submitted that have not appeared here yet are the ones that say are still working on. So this is where queried will be. This is where queried will be. See, the action here shows what you can do next. You cannot click on this thing and it will take you anywhere. So these are where you are going to be taking the action. If you are familiar to with Incorporation, you will understand this button right here. So this is where you'll be taking all the actions. So approved application, you can see here, these are the applications that have been approved. You see that NGO, as it shows now, everything has been used. I see it, everything has been used. I see the action, go to registration. So, and if you want to apply for a new one, apply for consent, so click on this. That is where you find incorporated trustees, new incorporation and registration. You apply for consent, but because we are not there yet, we are not going to applications yet. We are just walking us through the portal. So the next one is registration. So anything that has to do with approved reservation that have been approved and started. Once you start your registration, after your name reservation has been done, this is where you will not see it here. You see not submitted. This is the first bar here. Not submitted are the ones that have started but they have not completed their documentation. So if you click on continue there, you can see then you continue. Nature of business has not been created yet, but as time goes on, you'll be able to include that. You continue your invitation. So you can go back. So that's that about that for not submitted. So for pending applications, are the applications that as at this time were already inputted into the system to be pending. Some of them have been approved, but not all of them have been generating certificates. But when eventually it starts working, all of these are going to be approved. And as at the time that CAC finally perfects this portal, there will not be so much pending application. It will just be in a matter of seconds. And queried are the ones that, the ones that were, the names that were applied for yesterday. These are 3 out of them, and they were being queried. So as you can see, these are the places that you are going to see be queried. And finally, the approved application. Those are the ones that have been approved before today. So the action here: download receipt, download certificate. So because it has passed 7 days, so you cannot try to see something that has got very recently. Okay, approved, thank you. Download certificate. Let's proceed. So that's how it's going to be, and we are going to download the status report, which is it here. But for company, you will be able to download the MINMAT status report, certificate, and all of that. So newly improved CAC portal in 11 minutes. So this is the post-incorporated page. Before now, you have to go to pre.cac.gov.ng, but now everything, and then when you are doing post-incorporation, that's when you are doing your editing of information and retrieval of information. This is where you go to post-incorporation, that's post.cac.gov.ng, but now you can do everything on the same page. So this is the button for going to cross incorporation. Automatically it switches there, and then you can just carry out your post incorporation. Right now I'm trying to get a name out for this company, and because recently it's not been fully functional, so all those things if you want to do annual returns, if you want to appoint receiver, manager, supervisor, you want to retrieve documents, you want to change company secretary, change director, all of those informations, all of those things are here that you can do for a price anyway. That new to CAC, all of these things cost money. So let's see if we can retrieve the document. So this is my application for trying to retrieve a MIMAT, and that's showing us true. But the last time I checked, the network is not good, so CAC has not perfected it yet. So, but for name reservations, it's still growing. But when you want to go back to the dashboard, you click on this, and this is your dashboard. When you want to go back to Incorporation, you come back here, and boom, that's it. There you have it. And before I end this introductory video, I just want to show us this search button has not started working. Isabella, you see that there's Isabella there, but it's not working. This is it. Okay, let us check guys. It should bring it, but it's not working yet. So let's not bother ourselves with that for now. This filter by status, instead of coming here, sometimes you can just decide to go to not submitted. You see the not submitted here. You can go to pending. You see the pending here. You can go to approve. You see the approved under this bar. And if you want to go to queries, you see it here. So business name, in case you want to streamline the filter, and you find all of those things. So that's that about that. So obviously in the next video, I'll be taking us on name reservation and the rest. But for now, this is all you need to know about the new CAC interface, so you don't get confused. And also, let me just chip in. I just remembered, if you did an upgrade from business name to company and you are trying to find the information, it will not be in name reservation, it will not be in this place. It will be in name requiring consent, because you are seeking a consent to upgrade. So that is why it's going to be here. You will notice that in this place, this one is company. It is not incorporated trustee, it is company. So you can see gleaming requests and all of that. So not submitted. And let me show you one that was approved. These are not submitted. Let me go to appending. Let me go to approved so that you can see it. You can see this one now was a business name before. Now they upgraded to company, so this is where you find see. See, this was the business name before. Now upgrading to company, so this is where you find all those upgrades. You find it, yes, this one was the business name before. Now it's been upgraded to company. You can see that it's used. So that's that about that anyway. That's all about introduction to the new CAC portal. I'll see you in the next video.